Alright, what's going on YouTube? This is a tutorial for You Like It by Omarion, and you might have to excuse the noise in my house. It's quiet now, but they might get a little bit louder later on. But yeah, this song is real hot. I just want to show you how to play it real quick. I'll break it down into three parts. You have your verse number 1, verse number 2, and the bridge. So the verse number 1 is played very smoothly. Verse number 2 is played with a little more groove in your left hand, and the bridge is of course just the bridge. So I'll play it first real quick and I'll show you how to play it. It's gonna sound like this. That's your verse number 1. Your verse number 2 is going to sound like this. And that's pretty much it for verse number 2. It's a little bit more groovy. So it's very similar to verse number 1, but it's groovier. And then your bridge sounds like this. Back to the verse. So that's how your bridge goes, and it goes back to the verse. So let's get into the tutorial. For verse number 1, your first chord is right here. That is A flat in your right hand, C natural, E flat, G natural. Left hand does A flat in the bass. Okay, chord after that right here. This chord, right hand does a G, B natural, D natural, F. Left hand does a G natural in the bass. Chord after that is right here. This chord, your right hand does a G, B flat, D natural, F. Left hand hits a C natural. Then you're gonna go here. This chord, your right hand does a B flat, D flat, F, A flat. Left hand does an E flat in the bass. Chord after that is right here. This chord, your right hand does a B flat, D flat, E flat, G natural. Left hand does a B flat in the bass. So let's play that real quick. So you play that 2 times. That's also your intro. If you want to do it as an intro, sometimes I play it an octave higher. So I play it up here. So you can play it 2 times up there if you want to do it as an intro, or you can play it down here. It's your choice. But after you play it twice, then he goes into the verse 2. So verse 2, same chord, A flat in your bass. Right hand A flat, C, E flat, G. Left hand does an A flat, but you want to go like this. You want to groove that left hand, so you want to go. You want to hit it 4 times. Then you want to go to your second chord. You want to hit this 4 times. So you're going to go here. Go to your third chord, just like in verse number 2. I mean in verse 1, but except you're grooving the bass a little bit more. You're going to hit this however many times. 4 times. And then you're going to walk up to this E flat. So he's going to do. Okay? You're going to hit this chord right here, same as in verse 1, your B flat, D flat, F, A flat. So let's get here. Let's play that real quick. And then he goes. So he does. flat, and then you're gonna hit your chord over it, which is a B flat, D flat, E flat, G, and then your left hand's gonna hit another E flat, the low E flat. So it's gonna sound like this. Then you're gonna go right back to the top. But this time he does. So that is, so when you get to your third chord, he hits it, then he goes from an A flat to an A natural to a B flat. And then he's gonna hit this chord over it, which is your B flat, D flat, F, A flat. Then the left hand goes to an E flat, and then it goes back to an A natural. The chord you hit over that is a B flat, D flat, E flat, G. Left hand hits an A natural, and then it goes. Then your left hand goes back to that E flat, and then you take it right back up to the top. Okay, so I'm gonna play that whole part very slowly, so you can really get it. If I was unclear, it sounds like this. And that's verse number 2. So after he does that twice, so you loop it, then you loop it again, then he goes back to verse 1, which is just real smooth, which is, so he's back here. And then he plays that twice, and then he goes back to verse 2, which is more groovy. You know? And he goes, and all the groovy stuff. So that's how the verse goes. It hits verse 1, he plays it smooth. Then he plays verse 2 twice with the groovy bass. Then he goes back to the smooth one. He plays the smooth one twice, and then the groovy one and the smooth one. So that's how those two parts go. And then I'm gonna show you the bridge real quick. The bridge starts on this chord right here. Right hand does an A flat, C, E flat, G. Left hand does an F natural in the bass. Second chord is right here. Right hand does a G, B natural, D natural, F with a G in your left hand. Then he walks it right up here. Right hand hits that A flat, C natural, E flat, G. Left hand does an A flat in the bass. Then he goes up to this C. This chord right here is a G, B flat, D natural, F, C natural in your bass. Then he goes here, this chord, A natural, C natural, E natural, G natural. Left hand does a D natural in your bass. And after that, he goes right here. This chord, B natural, D natural, F natural, A flat. Left hand does a G natural. Okay, so let's play up to this. So you're here. Okay, and then after that he does this right here. Okay, that first chord of that, which is a B flat, C natural, E flat, G natural, C natural in your left hand. Second chord, this chord, right hand does a G, B natural, E flat. Left hand hits a B natural in the bass. Third chord, right hand does an A flat, D flat, F natural. Left hand hits a B flat. And fourth chord, right hand hits a G, B flat, D flat, E flat with an E flat in your bass. So, to play that slowly, it sounds like this. And then he goes right back up to this chord. Right hand does an A flat, C natural, E flat, G natural with an F natural in your bass. Okay, you're right back to this chord. The right hand does a G natural, B natural, D natural, F with a G in the bass. And then right back up to this chord. Right hand does an A flat, C natural, E flat, G natural with an A flat in the bass. And then you're here. This chord. Right hand does a G, B flat, D natural, F with a C natural in the bass. And this time he goes here. This chord right here, you hit a C natural, E flat, F, A flat with a D natural in your bass. Then he walks it down to a C, and then he walks it down to a B natural. Over your B natural, you hit a right hand, you hit a B natural, D natural, F natural, G natural, and a B natural in your bass. And after here, so he goes, let me see, because I forgot it. He goes, okay, so and then he hits a G, okay? And then from there, you go right here. This is the last chord to finish it off. Right hand does a C natural, E flat, G natural, B flat. Left hand hits an A flat. And then after that, he goes right back to the verse. Verse 2, the more groovy one. So, I'm going to play the bridge for you nice and slow so you can really get it. It sounds like this. Then he goes back to the verse. And that's your groove. That's your groove right there. So from there you do verse 2 and verse 1, and you can just keep switching from the smooth one and the groovy one. If you can't play the groovy verse 2 with your left hand, if you just can't get that left hand down, you can surely stick to verse 1 because they're the same chords. He just switches the bass. So you can surely just do this the whole time. And that's the whole song. So those are the switches. You got the bridge in there, the verse 1, which is more smooth, verse 2, which is more groovy, and that's about it. So you just keep switching from those two and play the song, and you get it down. So I hope you really enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any concerns or questions, or you're just confused, feel free to comment. Please comment and like, and definitely subscribe. I take requests, so definitely if you need a song and you want to learn how to play it the way I would play it, then just let me know, and I will definitely throw it up here for you. I'm also put my email in the description, so please hit me up or whatever. And thank you for watching. Take it easy.